If you're looking for a place in Santa Fe, New Mexico that has that combination of city and rural living, then Eldorado at Santa Fe is probably the place for you. We'll go through the lifestyle in Eldorado, the distance to the plaza and the amenities in Santa Fe, and some things you should consider before buying a home. Eldorado is located 20 minutes south of the Santa Fe Plaza, so you can quickly get there, get to the restaurants, Canyon Road, all of the art galleries. Everything that makes Santa Fe special is just right up the road. But you don't have to deal with the noise, the ambiance, the crowds of living in Santa Fe. You get to be just outside of it. You get to also experience these vast landscapes. You get to buy property that's on about 1.5 acres on average. And so it's a great place to unwind outside of the plaza, outside of some of the chaos that goes on there. Because Eldorado is 20 minutes away from the plaza, you're about 10 to 15 minutes away from the grocery stores in Santa Fe. But luckily in Eldorado, there is their own grocery store, also a brewery, a couple of restaurants, and some things to do there. The community is surrounded by roughly 4,000 acres of nature preserve. So there's plenty of space to get out and enjoy the trails. There's also amenities within the community. There's a swimming pool, there's basketball and tennis courts. They now have pickleball as well. There's a big dog park. So there's a lot to do inside of the community without having to get to Santa Fe. Another great amenity of Eldorado are the stables. There are 65 stables in total, and so this amenity allows you to have your horse very nearby and well taken care of. Huge positive of Eldorado is real estate prices and community association dues. Dues are $570 annually. You start to look at other neighborhoods in Santa Fe like Las Campanas, where dues are roughly $4,000 a year at least. $570 a year really sounds like a good deal. Now let's talk about real estate prices. These homes have sold over the last 12 months. We are in March 2023, so this goes back to March 2022 until this point. The average home was 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, just under 2,000 square feet. Year built 1993, sited on 1.5 acres, closed price just under $650,000, and price per square foot $350. If you remember back to Las Campanas, where the average price per square foot was $530, and the historic East Side, where the average price per square foot was $741, you really start to see the value of living in Eldorado. For all of the great things in Eldorado, let's talk about some things you should consider before buying a home. First of all, Eldorado is on community water and septic tanks. So if you haven't dealt with a septic tank before, you should familiarize yourself. There is some ongoing maintenance that you will be in charge of taking care of. For some, this might be a positive because you don't have to deal with a city sewer association or the dues that come with that. A con may be that you are about 20 minutes from the plaza. Some people love the walkability of Santa Fe. They love being up in the foothills where aspens are surrounding their home and there's a little more foliage and greenery. Eldorado really doesn't offer that because the elevation is a little bit lower. And of course, you're just outside of town, so you're about 20 minutes away. This is something to consider if you are really looking for that northern New Mexico or high elevation lifestyle. Anytime you live in a community with an association, there will be some covenants, some things you aren't allowed to do. You can see a full list at www.eldoradosf.org. And in that list, you can go through and see if any of those covenants are something that will restrict you in an unappealing way. Eldorado really offers that perfect Southwest lifestyle, just outside of town, but close enough to access it. And it's at a price that is much more affordable than other areas of Santa Fe. So if you are thinking about buying a home or moving within Santa Fe, please give me a call, 505-604-7826. And we will see you on the next neighborhood video. Take care.